Hey there, and welcome back to our channel, which is all about psychology, mental health, and therapy. So if that's your kind of thing, do subscribe. In today's video, we're going to talk about a very important and intriguing topic which affects millions of people worldwide: post-traumatic stress disorder, commonly known as PTSD. We'll explore what PTSD is, the different types, symptoms, and available treatments. And I'll also let you know about a little bit of a fun fact about this very important condition. So let's get started. Post-traumatic stress disorder is a mental health condition that can develop when someone experiences or witnesses a traumatic event. It can affect anyone, no matter what background or age they are. And PTSD occurs when the mind and body struggle to recover from the traumatic event. Now, one lesser-known trivia about PTSD is it was only recognized by the American Psychiatric Association in 1980. But this recognition has given us understanding and the ability to support those who suffer with the condition. So now we're just going to talk about the types of PTSD. Now, there are different types characterized by the different triggers and symptoms of PTSD. So there's the more commonly known type of PTSD, which is typical PTSD. This occurs when someone experiences a traumatic event, such as combat, an assault, or a serious accident. The symptoms of typical PTSD include intrusive thoughts, flashbacks, nightmares, and hyperarousal. Another type of PTSD is complex PTSD. This often arises through prolonged or repeated exposure to traumatic events. So, for example, this might be childhood abuse, domestic violence, or ongoing combat. Now, complex PTSD symptoms include emotional dysregulation, difficulties with self-perception, and difficulties in forming and maintaining relationships. So as I've gone through those symptoms, as you might guess, these can have a real significant impact on a person's daily life. Because effectively, individuals who are suffering with PTSD are reliving the traumatic event. So again, that could be by way of these intrusive thoughts, these flashbacks, these nightmares, and of course some of these other symptoms that I've mentioned. Avoidance is another hallmark of PTSD. This may involve avoiding certain places, people, and activities that remind them of the traumatic event. So emotional and cognitive changes, such as negative thoughts, feelings of guilt and shame, and difficulty concentrating, can be prevalent as well. And then there's that hyperarousal that I mentioned earlier. So this is kind of encompasses things like these heightened startle responses, irritability, insomnia, and hypervigilance. Now, these symptoms can disrupt sleep, work, relationships, and therefore overall well-being. Fortunately, there are treatments available for PTSD. Now, one such treatment is cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT as it's well known. CBT can help individuals to identify and modify negative thought patterns and behaviors that are associated with the trauma. And exposure therapy, which is a type of CBT, can help individuals to experience the triggers, so the triggers that are associated with the trauma, in a safe and supportive environment, which over time can reduce the fear response. Eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, otherwise known as EMDR, is another evidence-based treatment for PTSD. It involves using bilateral stimulation such as eye movements or hand tapping while recalling the traumatic memory. So this technique aims to reprocess the memory, reducing its emotional impact. So medications can also be prescribed for those experiencing PTSD. These might be antidepressants or anti-anxiety medications, but it is important to know that for optimal results, therapy should be used in conjunction with medication. So now for a fun fact about this very important topic. Did you know that service dogs can be used to help people with PTSD. They can play a significant role in supporting individuals because these specially trained dogs can provide emotional support, help with anxiety management, and offer comfort during distressing situations. And their presence can help individuals to feel safer and more at ease in their daily lives. So in conclusion, post-traumatic stress disorder is a complex condition that impacts people in very significant ways. By understanding the different types, the symptoms, and the treatments available for PTSD, those affected can find support and healing. So thanks for joining us today. If you liked this video, if you found it informative, do give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on psychology, mental health, and well-being. Remember, with the proper care and support, it's possible to overcome the challenges of PTSD and live a fulfilling life. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.